I'm just on my way back from the Society of Pensions Professionals conference, where I was asked to speak about the pension dashboard, financial freedom, how can we really help people with their finances? There's a real challenge with engaging people to be able to save for their future, so what can we do? So obviously, putting it in perspective, the pension dashboard it's this infrastructure to enable people to find out more about how much income they'll be able to earn when they've retired. So that's fantastic, and that's really important to give people the information that they need to make smarter decisions. So the knowledge is imperative, but it's one piece of the puzzle. What we tend to do in finance is we put loads of jargon, loads of acronyms, loads of obstacles just at the time when people want to start to get engaged, and actually at the time in which it becomes crucial for them to engage and have the money already at retirement, it's kind of too late by then. So it's a journey we want to take people on. So we want to help people with 50 quid, whatever it is, to start to put their money to work. I mean, I'm passionate about financial literacy in schools, but let's say you teach them, etc., but you give people the ability with 50 quid to put it to work, to understand what investing is. I mean, we had people that were too scared about stocks. They thought they were really high risk, without realizing that over the longer term, yes, they'll dip, but over the longer term, especially with dividends, bits of money that companies will pay out from their profits that will help people earn a good income. And these were people that were taking 95% mortgages and weren't seeing that as a risk. So tying it up to some lifestyle event is really important, and making it relatable. So just to recap what I was speaking about, to give you some statistics, some really good numbers, what we were saying was that finance at the moment, yes, it's complicated, confusing, but 1 out of every 2 employees worries about their finances. 1 out of every 4 admits it's impacting their ability to do their job, and 1 out of every 5 wants financial guidance from their employer. So we were asked, who's going to really take the brunt of this responsibility? Is it the government? Well, the government's stepping back, nanny state, no longer direct contribution pensions. And actually, yes, the employees have to do something about it, like people have to do something about it themselves, but they're asking the questions to their employer. And in terms of stakeholders at every level, the loss of productivity due to poor financial well-being hits the bottom line on average by 4%, and that was a report by Barclays. So it really is of vital importance that we help people with their finances, because financial well-being is enabling people to sleep well at night knowing that they feel financially secure. So where are we going? There is this demand for digital solutions, on-demand, transparent. That's obviously where the pension dashboard comes in. The British Banking Association said that 90% of all banking will be done online by 2020. That's smartphones or desktops, and that's not far away. And you're seeing in America this whole concept of people having their 401ks. They're much more engaged in their pension because it's their responsibility. So where are we in the UK? We don't think it's do it yourself. We don't think we're there yet in terms of where they are in America. We don't think that, and also this whole put it into a black box and just trust financial institutions to manage it for you is also not quite, resonating as well as it used to. It's this middle ground of do it with me. So yes, you have technology solutions like the pension dashboard, which is giving people the knowledge to know what they have. What we need is to give people the knowledge of what to do to be able to help have more money. So the knowledge and also the tools to equip them to be able to do it. And what was really interesting that we talked about was that being much more focused on lifestyle, it enables people to have that short-term motivation for a longer-term goal, because it's very hard to motivate people to say you can't touch this money for however many years. But what's interesting is people feel an urgent need to afford a home. They do, but you can use that to actually say, well, to be able to afford the deposit, it'll take 5 years. It is a longer-term goal, but it's something people feel passionately about right now. So that's really interesting, and breaking it down into really simple, manageable chunks is also important. So lifestyle events rather than future focused. Do it with me rather than do it yourself or do it for me, and just really helping people on that journey, whether it's yes, the beginning journey is getting out of debt, then it's being able to save that emergency rainy day fund, then it's just putting 50 quid, whatever it is, to work, which is what we do at Moolah, giving people the education and the understanding to feel comfortable and understand what they're doing, so that they can then help to afford their first home, help to buy books for their children's education, and be able to work towards having the knowledge and understanding to be putting money away for their financial future. So there you go. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day.